Hello everyone, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. And to those of you who don't celebrate, Merry Day. Have a beautiful, beautiful day, whatever you're doing. There are lots of celebrations in the month of December, and I am here to bring you lots and lots of love, lots of great wishes for Christmas and for the new year. I'm going to do a few cards for you. I'm going to do a card for the 4th of January, a card for the 11th of January, which means you will know that I'm going to be coming on live on the week after that. It's probably going to be the Sunday probably of that week. I'm not really sure yet. I will put the calendar out nearer the time. So yeah, I'm going to do a reading for the 4th of January, a reading for the 11th of January, and then I'm going to do a reading for the January, February and March, one card. I'm using the Work Your Light Oracle deck by Rebecca Campbell. And at the end of all of the readings, I'm going to pick one Journey of Love card for you, because you know how I like to do it. This is to get you used to the fact that I'm going to start using only one card deck. Don't know if you saw a little fay just sprinkle up there. But yes, so let's get a card for the 4th of January. I hope you're all having a lovely day, whatever you're doing, wherever you are. Hope you're enjoying yourself, and if there's any stress inherent, let it go, shake it all off. Don't let it happen, let it go. I may do a pick a card for you. We'll see what happens. Let's just see what they give us for these dates that I've got in mind. So let's see. Maybe I should have just done a pick a card. That's an idea, isn't it? I should have just done a pick a card. Would you like a pick a card instead? Oh, I don't know. No, I'm feeling that I'm meant to be doing these. So yes, so this one is for the 4th of January. It says the initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. Basically, from January, you're going to start moving towards the light. You're going to start moving into the new space of you. There's been some darkness, I get that. I'm also getting that there's been some kind of constriction around whoever's watching this now in the replay. And obviously this is an everyone reading, so take what resonates and drop what doesn't, right? But yeah, I'm getting this frequency of almost like, just too much has been on your shoulders, too much has been on you. This is saying it's all going to be fine. It's just you had to go through that darkness. I'm just feeling it. It's like this dark space in order to move into the light. But the good thing about that is, nothing comes for free in life. We have to go through the darkness to get to the light. And we wouldn't know what light was if we didn't understand the darkness. And that's what they're saying to me for that card. Now let's get one for the 4th of January. Sorry, the 11th of January. You can see I'm a sleepyhead today. But yeah, so that one was 4th, and this one's for the 11th of January. The angels are laughing at me. They're going, wake up, wake up. So yeah, so like I say, I'm going to do one for January and February and March, and then if I've got a bit of time, I'll do a pick a card as well. All right, we'll see how we go. Ooh, let's see what we got for wow, I love this card for the 11th of January. It's amazing. Transformation. Wow, things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing. I'm getting this strong message that some of you have been working really, really hard on your spiritual development, on yourself, on your behaviors, on your thoughts, on your beliefs, on your limitations, on everything. You've been working so hard. It's an exceptionally good year to move into transformation. 2023 will be, because we're going up to that. 2023 is opening up an alchemical portal. So you're going to move into that. Obviously, it won't all be plain sailing. Never is, because humans do not have that. We know it, right? We struggle through things. Yet this transformation is going to bring you something kind of golden. I'm seeing the golden throne here. See that, right? Something golden's coming. It's a golden opportunity, a golden wish, a golden beginning. 11th of January, I want you to put that in your calendars. Ask yourself what is coming through for you, because something is coming through. And if it is your birthday today on the 11th of, not today, but on the 11th of January, and if it's your birthday today on Christmas Day, then big happy birthdays. Christmas Day birthdays are very special. So are the 24th, and so are the 26th of December. Because they're the special birthdays, aren't they? Because they're in the special time of the year. But if your birthday is going to be on the 11th of January, this is really bringing you a message of enlightenment, consciousness, growing, finding your space. And I'm getting money as well. Money for you. More money. More ways. And also stepping into love. Step into a love frequency. That's what I'm getting for those of you on the 11th of January. So now I'm going to do a card for the month of January. One card for the month of January. There will be another card for the month of January, but this one is just for your Christmas reading. Oh, come on, give me a card. Can I please have one card for the month of January? Wow, you're going to like this because you've all had holiday. But in January, they're asking you to take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. Have you been working too hard? Look, I know everyone's just had this holiday. Yet sometimes we do work too hard. Maybe in January, towards the end of January, you might need a few days off. That's kind of what I'm getting. Yeah, I'm getting that sense of you may need a couple of days off. You may need a little bit of a break. It's nothing major. They're just asking you to take stock. Oh, that's quite interesting. They're saying take stock. Take a break from what you think you need to be doing and take stock. Use the time in January to create a space where you can understand where you're going next. That is that kind of break. It means, because it says life's work, not a season, get off the treadmill. It's asking you to give yourself pause so you can understand what's next. That's what's coming up for you in January. Quite interesting, right? So this one's for February. Now, the reason I'm doing January, February, and March is because I always see March as the beginning of the year, the 21st of March. So I really like the idea of doing a reading for the year. Sorry, there's a magpie out there. So anybody who resonates with magpies and know anything about magpies, I know they say one for sorrow, but I actually see one as a messenger. So there's a messenger out there bringing you some message. Anybody who can take that. Obviously, it's not for everyone. If it doesn't resonate with you, just drop it. But there is some message for someone. I see freedom and flight in that. So this is for February. Get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. If you are an empath or a sensitive, you're being asked to get out in the natural world. You're being asked to touch trees, put your hands on trees, walk on the earth. I mean, it may not be the greatest weather for walking on the earth, so I would say get near to plants, walk through forests and woods and glades. Give yourself that space. And also they're telling me to ask you to breathe. Keep breathing in February. There's this heavy energy in February if you allow it. So this is to stay centered rather than off with the fairies, where some of us who are highly sensitive can sometimes be. So that is your message for February. And let's see if we can get a card for March. One card for March would be absolutely lovely. I'm surprised I kept this hat on because I actually wasn't going to. And I think it's really sort of like funny. But yeah, ooh, you got two cards for March. I'm actually going to let you have them because I'm reading through them quite quickly. Yeah, I like them. So you've got the Age of Light, which is you've been training for this for lifetimes. Now, this card is telling you that something that you're fearing, March is the month. Like I said, March is the beginning of the year. I told you, it's 21st of March. March is the month. Anything that you've been afraid to do, you have been doing it in many of your lifetimes. You already have the skills available. If you think you're not good enough, this card is confirmation that you are good enough. This card is confirmation that you can do it and you can move into that space. You're being asked and called in that direction. You do not have to be afraid. You have the gifts. You just have to go inwards and meditate inwards. Ask yourself what the messengers are. Ask yourself what you already know and how you can activate that so that you can move into higher consciousness. I'm getting a real pull into higher consciousness there as well. You see this triangle, right? I see the triangles as portals, right? And so we have a downward triangle in our lower triangle, and we have an upward triangle, and the upward triangle is a portal. So it's pulling you into a new consciousness energy as well in March. This is also from March. It's asking you to share your voice. Interestingly, with that you've been training for this for lifetimes, yeah? Then come out of the cave. Persecution, expression. You feared sharing your voice. You feared this, what you have, this power you have. You're being asked in March to start those tiny baby steps towards making inroads into being your bigger self, your brighter self. There's no point in having fear. The angels and the higher wisdom and the divine aspect is saying it's time to move into our greatest part of ourselves, our greatest part of humanity. So there you go. Those are those little readings. Now, I'm going to do the main card because I really want to do that. I'm not sure I'm going to get time to pick a card. I'll try. Okay, we'll see. So I can have one card for today, Christmas Day. Oh, is that one, I think? Oh no, you always get that card. I hope you don't mind. I'm going to actually change it. Angels, they get this same card all the time. Nope, they're telling me I need to read it to you. That's fine. It's called She Loves. But you do get it a lot from me. Whenever I draw these cards, you get She Loves. which I don't know. I think actually, you know what they're saying? It's quite interesting because they're saying to me, it's because if you don't listen, the message will keep being repeated. So that is basically what they're saying. If you don't listen, the message will be repeated. So she loves. Forgiveness is here for you now. Can you partake of it? Forgiveness for your own self, for the times you messed up, didn't love, forgot to trust, tried to take over, and decided against surrender. Forgiveness is here for you now, for the times when you couldn't forgive another, even if you really tried and really wanted to. She loves. She is here for you now. Open your heart to the angel goddess of forgiveness and let her fill your heart. You are free. This oracle brings you a message from the divine. You are forgiven. You are worthy of forgiveness. You are capable of great spiritual generosity in forgiving others. If there is a person that you cannot forgive, you are really just not forgiving yourself. Perhaps for being vulnerable, for not knowing better, or for not listening to your own intuition. It's time to let that go and step into forgiveness that divine has for you. You are free now. You just need to realise it. What a beautiful card. That's a lovely card. I see why they gave it to you. There's a tiny little poem. I'm just going to read it to you. I really like it. I love these little poems. They're so cute. So remember, this one is the Journey of Love cards. So it's a cherry blossom knows when to bloom each year and never questions whether its beauty is enough. There is peace in knowing you will always bloom well. Yet man spends a lifetime in wonder. I like that card. Actually, I get why they gave you that card. They gave you that card because if you think of what the March message was, they're saying that it's time we're going to step into blooming and finding our frequencies. So you'll find your frequency through trusting through those last two cards in March. And obviously it's a reading that goes along through the months. Excuse me, shouldn't be doing that now. And right, so let's do a really super speedy pick a card for you. This is a super speedy one, guys. So I would like a pick a card. So we're going to have A, a B, C, A, B, C. Pick a card. And I have a B card, please, or two cards. Ooh, there we go. And a C card or a 3 card. They've given me loads of cards. I'm just trying to make me work. So if you picked, oh, sorry, I'll do this again. Sorry. If you pick card A, card B, or card C, or card 1, card 2, or card 3, you can pause this if you really want to reflect on which card you want for this readings. So you've got deep replenishment, retreat, rest, be held. You're being asked to retreat. Give yourself a little bit of space to breathe, to pause, to reflect. So take a moment for you. I'm seeing that for those of you who got this card, maybe you have been overdoing it last year or this year, because we're still in 2022, you overdid it a bit. And the angels are saying to you, can you, and it's 111 on the clock. So yes, opportunity is coming to you so long as you replenish and open up the frequency of healing within. And then you also got do something to change your energy. Your energy's got a little bit stagnant over this year, so you need to move and shift out of the energetic frequency that you've created. This is asking you to open yourself up, dance with the movement of life and create something for yourself. Now, for those of you who put B or 2, you got play. Woohoo! This is the card for Christmas, isn't it? Have fun, celebrate, and don't be serious. Enjoy today, guys. That's what they're telling me for you guys who picked this card. Enjoy today. Enjoy the holidays. Whether you're celebrating or not, take some time for some enjoyment at this moment. Yeah, do that. Do that for you. And then, for those of you who picked C or 3, you got Anna, the grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. You're about to start pulling in your new foundational space. You're going to start planning for a new future and creating something new and amazing for yourself. Isn't that lovely? That's such a beautiful card. And you've also got divine counsel, which is divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. This card is saying to you, you are going to be moving up to this plan, and you also got helpers to help you on your way. What I'm getting for you, actually, for those who pick C or 3, is that you are moving into a new space. You just need to plan it out. This is a really good time. We've just had the new moon in Capricorn on the 23rd, and this is the time to plan. Create a plan for January, February, and March, and then you will find that you can have this new understanding with a team of people moving into a divine light. So there you go, everyone. That was a really quick, very impromptu Christmas reading for you. I hope you're all having an amazing day. I'm sending you so much love. Merry Christmas, everyone. Namaste, and take care of yourselves. And like I say, whether you celebrate or not, I am sending you so much love for a beautiful Christmas and a beautiful holiday. And if you're not holidaying, for a beautiful life and a beautiful 2023. I'm sending you big love. Take care of yourselves. Lots of love from me. Mwah. Bye. Take care. I'll see you in 2023. Bye.